Welcome back to my latest pool breakout review. Tim here to break it all down for you. I finally learned how to make rail shots, and it took some time and experience and testing and trying and figuring out and theorizing. But yeah, I'm gonna break it down for you here in this video. Make sure you like the video. All right, smash that like button, destroy the like button, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel because we're coming up with these concepts every day. I'm dropping videos, kicking knowledge, and yeah, we're in this together. So let's see here. I gotta just hit the 6-ball in, it looks like. Now notice all the balls sitting over on the rail. Those are gonna have to be dealt with one way or another. Okay, that one I didn't mean to do that, but I guess I shouldn't have said anything because it looked like I just am so great at leave that I'm able to just put it exactly where I want. Okay, back out to the middle of the table. We're good. Now, which one am I going for here? Green ball on the side there, or whatever the color that is, striped one. Yeah, I'm gonna draw it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just kind of went up there with it. Still got issues over on the edge there. Now, one concept that I learned a long time ago just from experience. Ooh, there I was able to break one of them off. Chip one of them away. If a ball is sitting on a rail, like actually touching it, you got to cut it a little bit more than you would otherwise, because the minute you hit the ball, if you hit it at the same exact time you hit the rail, based on the throw, because you're hitting it at an angle, the object ball is actually going to go into the rail immediately, and then it bounces away from the rail, and it's not going to go in the pocket. You actually have to hit the rail slightly before, just a millihair before you, like here. That's what I'm doing here. This one is froze into the rail, so I got to overcut it a little bit. And yeah, the idea is that if it's hitting the rail first and then almost bouncing, like not enough to where the human eye would be able to see it, but then it actually throws it, not toward the pocket, but toward the pocket, not into the rail, but away from the rail. Kind of an idea, or not necessarily away from it, but at least you're not throwing it directly into the pocket. Whereas if the object ball is slightly off the rail, that's actually ideal because it makes your target a lot bigger, and you actually want to hit it into the rail a little bit, because then you can slide it against the rail, and you're basically just, it's like having two pockets to shoot into. It's like take a mirror and put it up against the pocket, and it's mirroring it on the rail side, because you can hit it into the rail a little bit. It'll just kind of slide up against it if it's starting out close enough to the rail. Obviously not if it's several inches away, then you can't hit the rail at all. All right, this one is touchy. Yeah, so here I'm gonna get this one in. Luckily I was able to break this one off a little ways from the rail as well. So that's the difference. If it's frozen in the rail, you got to overcut it. If it's off the rail, a half an inch or an inch, you undercut it, because you actually want to hit it directly toward the point of the pocket that it is going parallel to. The point of the pocket that's on the rail that's parallel with the path of the object ball, because that's actually the middle of your target. So yeah, so this one's a little off the rails. So again, I can use the rail and I don't have to cut it quite as much because I actually want it to aim. So ideally it would just kind of nick the point of the rail if I'm like shooting a bullseye. You don't want it to swish in because then you're as close as you can. You know, you're not using your full target, which I did kind of there. And yeah, I didn't mean to go into the 9-ball because now I have to hit this long shot. And there's another rail shot. Again, another example. It's 1/2 inch to 1 inch off the rail. So that gives me a bigger target. So I actually want to cut it a little less than I would otherwise. Because if you just think of, yeah, that outside point there is kind of the middle of your target. You can bounce it off the rail, or you can hit it directly into the pocket. And see, there I used the rail, it went off it and into the pocket.